Your first alert weather.
All right, we got to look at the latest computer model runs, and if anything, it looks like the evening runs trending a little bit higher in terms of snowfall potential here in southeastern North Carolina. A couple things I want to point out. Most of the models, at least 3 of the 4 models, now showing Wilmington snowfall in the 3 to 4 inch range. We're not going to totally buy in yet, just because the European computer model, at least the latest run there, which tends to be our most reliable run, still closer to an inch, but still 1 to 3 inches of snow, pretty likely widespread across most of southeastern North Carolina. And something else to notice too, look at the timeline on this. We don't really expect much snow through much of the day here in southeastern North Carolina. You can see through about 5 p.m. little if any accumulation of snow here in Wilmington. It'll probably be mainly ice, at least initially, as this event gets underway. So watch out for a little coating of ice starting tomorrow afternoon as those temperatures start to get down around the freezing mark. Maybe some rain, freezing rain, a little bit of sleet. But then tomorrow evening, that's when the bulk of the snow is going to fall across the area. And some of the snow, particularly from about 6 p.m. tomorrow evening to about midnight, could be on the heavy side. And again, how much snow we actually see is going to be determined by a couple of things. Track of the low, how strong the low is, and how much maybe ice and rain that we see before we see that change over to snow. But if it's a little bit of an earlier changeover, a 3 to 4 inch snowfall here in Wilmington is certainly very much in the cards. For now, though, our snowfall forecast does remain the same, kind of waiting on that European computer model. 1 to 3 inches of snow widespread across just about all of southeastern North Carolina, with the exception of Onslow and Duplin County. We're going to paint 3 to 5 inches of snow in these areas just because of the orientation of the low and the fact that it's going to be strengthening as it makes its way further to the north. It is likely some areas just to our north will see slightly higher snowfall totals than what we will see here in southeastern North Carolina. So clear early, clouding up as we head for the rest of tonight. 19 for the low here in the Port City. We already have some temperatures in the teens across the area. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for tomorrow, remember, we don't start off as snow. Probably some rain initially as this event gets underway, then a change over to some freezing rain and sleet, then eventually by late afternoon, possibly a change to snow. So a wintry mix, 37 for your high. And again, one of the critical questions is how much moisture are we going to see put into rainfall and maybe some sleet and freezing rain before we finally see that change over to snow. That will partially determine how much snow we ultimately see here in the Port City. Live view, New Earth Motors First Alert Battleship camera. No issues at this hour. We've still got mostly clear skies. No sign of a lurking snowstorm, at least as of the moment. But it is cold. 20 degrees in the Port City. Look at Kenansville. Actual temperature now down to 9 degrees, 15 Elizabethtown, 21 degrees in Whiteville, and wind chill values, well, it's even colder when you factor that in. 12 now, the current wind chill here in the Port City. First Alert Digital Doppler completely quiet. Still, as you look at the satellite picture, no real signs, at least as of yet, of the low, but it is going to slowly start to organize here in the next couple of hours. And remember, rapid strengthening with this low pressure area. Hour by hour forecast model, timing it all out for you. When you wake up tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, partly cloudy skies. Here comes the moisture. There's your wintry mix, 4 p.m. here in Wilmington. A little bit of snow in some of our inland counties. And then the heaviest snow is probably between 6 and midnight tomorrow night across the area. Everybody will see snow probably during that time frame, and then the snow beginning to wind down by about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So winter storm warning for much of tomorrow, 37 for your high. The winter storm warning expiring Thursday morning, but tough travel Wednesday night and Thursday morning with snow and ice on many area roadways. Cold